Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick check-in. So today is December 15th. I had my top surgery on December 11th, kind of midday, probably probably went in around 11 o'clock-ish. Um, it went really smoothly. I was really nervous the day of, but everything went really smoothly. Uh, the nurses and doctors at Dr. Rumer's were awesome. Um, yeah, I just kind of wanted to check in and say, like, hey, I survived. um, I actually ended up, so I stayed in Philly the day of, um, and then I came back the following day. So I was in Philly, drove in Tuesday, had surgery Wednesday, stayed there Wednesday. And my mother, stepdad, and stepdad, they came up to visit me. I had a good friend, she's actually an ex-girlfriend of mine, but a really good friend of mine, went down with me and took care of me there. And we stayed in Philly for Wednesday, and then departed Philadelphia Thursday midday. Was home for less than 24 hours, and then actually went to a coaches conference in Saratoga Springs because, hey, you know what, you gotta live your life. So that was a lot of fun, lots of learning, also really exhausting. But I definitely, I did my best to really listen to myself and not overdo it. Definitely got to the point where I was just so exhausted that, I mean, it's a totally different experience having been an athlete. Like, it's a totally different experience being post-op from a fairly, I'd like to think, serious surgery. Um, just your body reacts in this totally different way than it does from just typical physical exhaustion. So I only went to, I went to like 7 or so sessions. I was supposed to go to like 9 or so I only missed out on 2 of the 9 things I was, supposed to be doing. So that's really good. Saw a bunch of people I knew, which was equally nice and unnerving, in the sense of realizing like how people greet people is to say hello physically, and so I was really kind of being in really crowded spaces, a little anxious about people bumping into me, but nobody did, so that's a good thing. Sorry about that. Um, yes, nobody bumped into me. That was good. Saw a bunch of people I knew. First 3 days, first night, really didn't sleep at all. It wasn't even that I was in a lot of pain. It's just I just couldn't sleep. I kind of pegged that on, people react differently to anesthesia, and just the way people react differently to being drunk. And when I drink, the night I've been drinking, I probably sleep like 3 or 4 hours, and I can't sleep anymore. And so I kind of chalked it up to that like, hey, um, anesthesia, maybe I just have a similar reaction. My body just couldn't sleep. Um, First 3 days were really interesting when you think about it. My body was, initially numb, and then, but I'd get like I'd feel like I could feel where the incisions were, or like where, like, say, my right nipple was, or I'd get like a sharp pang, um, like sharp pain, so it felt very real to me. But then, like, I would like touch somewhere in my chest, and I'd feel how numb it actually was to me. So that's really interesting. But then also, like, the process of healing, right? As you heal, you are, you expect that pain will decrease. But at the same time here, while I heal, you think pain should decrease, but then also I'm gaining more sensation as, the nerves they cut refuse or regrow. Um, so it's a really interesting experience. Um, like, for instance, I wasn't always aware of the sensation of pressure from the bandage. Like, I couldn't feel it. I just felt almost like there was nothing there. And kind of blocky, but and then I started feeling kind of like I'd wake up in the middle of the night, because I woke up regularly to take my meds. I'd wake up, and sometimes I would wake up and I'd be startled by the pressure on my chest. And that's because I wasn't used to feeling it. I wasn't used to feeling a pressure on my chest. And so I had to kind of lay there and check in with myself and, like, okay, I think you're okay. Nothing's out of the ordinary. You don't have a fever. I think it's just that now you can actually, I feel the pressure of the bandage has always been there, just now that you can feel it. So that was really interesting. Definitely first couple days, speaking loudly was difficult. Speaking on the phone was difficult whenever I had to really project. Now I definitely have more more endurance for things. I've been sleeping better. Slept way better last night. So that's all a good, healthy process. Appetite's gone up. It's good. I didn't have any problems with anesthesia making me nauseous, thankfully. And thankfully I didn't have any problems with it not, taking. So it took. I didn't feel nauseous. I wasn't really woozy after. So that was all good stuff. Yeah, my post-op on Wednesday. It's Sunday now, so a few more days. Draining's going pretty well. My drains, like the fluid's lightening up. That's good. I'm actually off painkillers right now. I definitely needed them for the first 3 days, and then was weaning myself off. I don't think I'm even on Tylenol right now. I think I just stopped. Still on the antibiotic, still taking arnica, and I'm hungry, so I'm going to order food, I think. But I did want to check in real quick, give you that update, and to kind of mention those sensation things while it's still kind of in the forefront of my mind. I did get to see my chest the day after my surgery, but before I left, she told me to come into her office, and she'd, recheck the wrapping and make sure I was secure for the road. So we did that. It was brief. She said it looked great. Came out perfectly. So I'm excited to see it when it's a little more healed next week. Until then, I hope you don't mind this kind of shoddy video, but it's the best I can do right now, and yes, all's good in the neighborhood, kids. Take care.